Somebody said she didn't understand what longitude and latitude is. So let me quickly explain it. Pay attention. So the Earth is spherical. Let me try and draw the Earth. Don't laugh, oh. Earth. Well, I tried. We have imaginary lines drawn on the Earth. So these imaginary lines drawn on the Earth are either spherical, they are either horizontal or vertical. Okay, so this is what I mean when I say horizontal line. Okay, so this horizontal line I drew now is called the equator. It's called the equator. Okay, let me know here. Let me say this is called the equator, and the equator is the horizontal line that divides the Earth into two equal parts. So this up and this down are supposed to be equal. This up side, we call it the northern, did I spell it very well? Okay, northern hemisphere, and this lower part, we call it the southern hemisphere. Yeah, so that is for equator. Then we also have a vertical line drawn. Okay, so the equator, let me draw the back. So this is the equator at the back of where we are facing. So the horizontal, so the vertical part is this. So this one now is supposed to divide the Earth. Okay, I think I didn't do it very well. Let me draw this is the vertical line that divides the Earth into two equal parts. So the left and the right hand side are equal. So this left hand side, we know it as the eastern hemisphere, and this other side is known as the western hemisphere. Okay, so you can see that the equator divides the Earth into north and south, while this line is called prime meridian. So while the prime meridian divides the Earth into east and west. All right, that being said, look at this picture on your screen. This picture, I'm showing you some of the lines of latitude that are very important. You can see the North Pole at the very top. You can see the South Pole at the bottom, and some other lines like the Tropic of Cancer, the Tropic of Capricorn, the Antarctic Circle, and you can see their different lines of latitude. That being said, any line that is drawn like this, right, from east to west, are representing the lines of latitude, and they are measured in degrees north and degrees south. All right, so latitude lines are lines that goes from side to side. So here, all these lines, any line you see like that are lines of latitude. But if you see a line that goes like this is longitude line, and they are measured in degrees west and degrees east. Now, for instance, this intersection of the equator and the prime meridian, this intersection is 0 degrees. So 0 degrees north, south, 0 degrees west is it doesn't have a degree yet. Now, the more you go up is towards the north. So the more you go up, the more you go towards 90 degrees north. The more you go down, the more you go towards 90 degrees south. The more you go side this way, you have 90 degrees east. The more you go towards this way, you have 90 degrees west. For instance, look at this A and B. Let us get the position on this my globe. So if you are trying to look for 20 degrees north, that is the latitude 20 degrees north. That means you have to draw a line like this that is going towards 90. North, if they say north, that means up. If they say south, that means down from here. So they said 20 degrees north. So from 0 to 90. So 20 should be somewhere probably on this line. So not too up, not up to the middle, but just a little bit above 0. So you have to draw a line. So all the line across the sphere. So this whole line, we'll call it, this our line, we'll call it 20 degrees north. So all this line like this, any point on this line on the earth is 20 degrees north. So, and you have to find 30 degrees east. So if they say east, you go in this direction. If they say west, you go in this direction. So east is towards this direction. From the third should be somewhere here. Okay, so from here to here is 30. Mind you, from here to here is 90. So from here to here should be 30. So let's draw the line that will touch that 30. So something like this. Yes, touch the 30. So that means everything on this point, this is our 30 degrees east. Are you seeing? So I'm able to draw my 20 degrees north on the globe and my 30 degrees east on the globe as well. So the point where the both of them touch is our A. So that point is both 20 degrees north and 30 degrees east. So similarly, I want to locate B. B is 40 degrees south. So south means I'm going down. So 40 degrees is almost half of the entire distance. So if half is here, so 40 should be somewhere here. So let me draw my 40. So this is my 40. Okay, so that means this line, imaginary line, is 40 degrees south. Okay, so this is latitude, latitude, longitude, longitude. Anything north or south is latitude and it is side by side. Anything west or east is longitude and it is up and down. So look at this B. The intersection between this line and this line is B. Why did I say this line and this line? Because 40 degrees south, this is the line. 30 degrees east is still the same 30 degrees east that we used the first time. So this point is point B, this point is point A. So you need to know how to locate these things in case you are asked to find distance between something like this now, A and B. Latitude. So, okay, please bring your questions on distance and some other things so that we can solve and understand it better.